Hello. You know what? I did not change the title. We gotta change that right now. Hello, my friends. August 14th. I was having some microphone trouble and I've got it fixed. I think. I guess you guys are gonna tell me if I have it. There we go. Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope that worked. What's going on? Just getting my yarn and my needles and challenging. How's everybody? Hello. Chris, no, I said I would be 4 o'clock my time. It's 4 o'clock my time. I think I might even have been 1 minute late. But hi, how are you? Happy Sunday, Shannon. I just realized I do not have my life together right now. Let me move this over. Here we go. Hello. My son and his girlfriend came over for like lunch, and I was worried that I might not make 2 o'clock, and I wouldn't have. They didn't leave until like 3:30. So, hello, Key. Key just made herself a member. So it was very fun, but I was like trying to hurry. Oh, is the volume low? Let me see if I can fix it. Is it low? Oh, excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Can you guys hear okay? Angie said, is the volume low? I'm actually not sure how I would fix it, but let's try. Want to? Hello? Oh, Shadowcat has no audio. Uh-oh. Chris sounds fine. Okay, good. Okay, Elizabeth had to turn it way up. Let me see. Can I change the volume? Because it looks like it's turned up all the way up for me. Here, let me move it closer. Maybe that will help. Should I move my mic close? Is that better? Hello? Okay, you guys are good. Hello, Abir. I missed you guys. Linda said hello from Alberta out in the hayfield hauling bales home. You're in the hayfield right now? Oh, guys. Someone is in my face right now. Oh. Kimberly said I'm with a friend on our way to assess an antique wheel that she's interested in. Hello? Hello, Kim. How are you? Hi, my friend. Oh my gosh, Linda, you really are in the hayfield. Oh, I missed you. I missed my friends. We've had so much going on, and next week I will be on my way. Well, I'll be home in time from Fiber Festival. It is. It's so good to see you guys. Abir said it's good to be with the tribe. Jerup said, I can hear you from Australia, but I do have the volume cranked and it's very early. I will look at it after. Sue said hello from Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. Hello, Sue. We've just been watching Anne with an E on Netflix, so I'm very like pro-Canadian right now. Is that weird? Hello, Tanya. I was thinking this time might work better for you. Carrie asked, is Luther coming to the tribe meetup next Saturday? I don't think he's allowed like in the fairgrounds area. He's allowed in the camping area, but I don't think he's allowed. So probably not. I don't know though. I might sneak him in. You know, he's not that noticeable. We'll see. Lori said, what are you knitting and what is the yarn? The yarn is Queensland Perth. And the color is Burra Homestead. I'm sure maybe Tanya can help me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Burra, Burra. But you can see it. And it's for socks. Just plain socks. Lord, okay, so Abir said to Sue, hello East Coast, Ontario in the house. All you Canadian people, I love it. How's it going? How is everybody? What are you guys working on? Cindy's coming to us. Oh, Tractor Supply parking lot. The chickens need food. Hey, Cindy. I'm just casting on. It'll probably be slow, but it's okay. And I do apologize about changing the time, but like I said, my son and his girlfriend were coming and they had like lunch and hung out with us for a while, and it was really nice. Nikki said the same thing. It's a bit hard to hear today. I'm sorry, Nikki. I've got it turned up all the way. I will have to take a look at it after like we're done. Shannon just finished spinning this month's PF. I am like 2 ounces in probably. So good job. He said, I have just started dyeing fiber and it's all your fault. You're welcome. Terry is working on a prayer shawl for her cousin. What's going on with your cousin, Terry? Sarah said, I'm not ready for tomorrow. Oh gosh. School starts back up and I'm not ready to be back on a set schedule. I remember that. I so remember that. Carrie said, I went to Tractor Supply for the very first time about a month ago looking for a wash tub for fleece. Did you find one, Carrie? That's a good place to look. Hello, Rita. Julie said, which cast on? I was doing, it's funny that you asked that, Julie, because I was doing the, oh my gosh, my brain. I'm thinking I should be doing the German twisted, but I started doing the long tail. Michelle said family gotta come first. We understand. I do appreciate that, Michelle. I missed 2 weeks, just kind of getting my life back together. So, okay, Kimberly, we'll be glad to see you back, but you take your time and do what you gotta do. Kimberly said she'll be back after looking at the antique wheel. Hello, Elsbeth. Look at you guys. Brenda said, I'm working on a last unicorn sweater for my 3-year-old granddaughter. I don't think I've seen that. Jurup said, oh, Queensland Collection Perth. I love that. Well, I do too. I think it makes great socks. Have you made socks with it? But it doesn't have to be socks. Hi, Jerry. Jerry, did you get your package yet? You should be getting it soon, if not. Terry said, oh, Terry, I'm sorry. Terry said my Aunt Nancy passed. I'm really sorry. That's hard. Angie said, I tried my first Wensleydale tail spinning today and had a lot of fun with it. There you go. Carrie's at Walmart. So, Angie, what are you going to do with the yarn? Because I never really knew. I mean, I've done it before. I've done tail spinning, but I don't really know what to do with the yarn. Stacy said, about to start spinning this month's PF. Going to collaborate with my daughter. She wants to crochet the dinos. Oh my gosh. So you're going to spin the yarn and she's going to crochet them. I'm assuming. I'm not telling you what to do. Yes, Elsbeth, I'm sorry. Someone else is having volume issues. I'm going to have to take a peek at it after we're done. I'll try to speak up. Sarah said, I'm knitting hats for my great niblets for Christmas. How fun is that? Are we talking about little wee kid hats? Sherry said to Terry, we just found out that a young man we worked with was killed in a motorcycle accident. How hard is that? Carla said, hello, sweet Trish and fabulous tribe. Hello, Carla. How are you? Jerry said, not yet. I expect it Monday. I'm so excited. I'm so glad. Eileen said, is it just me that has trouble hearing you? No, something's up with the volume, but I don't know what it is. And I do have it. You know what? Let's look really fast. And maybe I can fix it. We'll try it. Is that any better? Is it better at all? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Shoot. Is it better? It's about the same. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to look at it after. I'm not sure because I did try to just turn up the volume on the microphone, like on the system thing. You know what? I wonder if there's another one. Here, let's see. I'm going to try something else. And none of the typing is working. What in the world? Oops. I'm trying. Hang on. Maybe this will do it. Hang on. Oh. Input. Here we go. How's that? Is that better? Oh, that's it, right? I'm sorry for those of you who already cranked your volume up. You're probably crying right now. I do apologize. Really. That's better, right? Yay! See, I do know how to do things. I know it seems like I'm very, like, technologically challenged, but I do know how. I actually had to reinstall my mic at the beginning of this, and I'm not sure what happened or why. Melissa said, hi, more gooder. Yay. I'm so glad. It only seems like I don't know what I'm doing. As far as you guys know. Hi, Kathy. Kathy said, hi from across the pond in Wisconsin. It's a different pond when you're in Michigan. She said louder now. Good. Michelle said, everybody hit the like button. Please do if you can. Abir said, wow, I have my volume is on full. I'm sorry if that was too much, Abir. Hello, Lori. Valerie, are you the one that wanted to see the gradient bat? I felt like it was you, but then I thought maybe not. Oh, you know what? I can go a little bit louder, actually. Let's see. We'll just go. How's that? Good old Microsoft. You just teach me things. Oh. Eileen said, still not super loud, but at least I can make out what you're saying. Okay. I'm sorry, Rita. I'm so sorry. Key said, I found your channel about a month ago when I was home with COVID, and I have binged all your videos. You've been such an inspiration for me as a new spinner and a beginner dyer. Thanks. I'm so glad, Key. There's really nothing that I feel like is a bigger compliment than somebody saying that it's been inspirational. You know? I'm so glad. Poor Rita had to jerk out her earplugs. Abir said, no worries, I need to drown out 90-day fiance. Oh, you need to drown it out? No problem. No problem, Eileen. I should have just done it. I just didn't realize it was quiet until you guys told me. Alice said, you sound about normal now, Trish. Probably as close to normal as I ever sound, right? Hello, Disney Knitter. Melissa said, going back to hiding out so I can keep knitting. She's working on a blanket. She's on block 12 of 20. Good job. Rita said it's all good. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't want to blow your eardrums out. Valerie said, not me, but I did enjoy seeing it, and I'm loving spinning the Jacob You Died. Which one did you get, Valerie? Did you get the one that has like a touch of orange in it? I can't remember now. Okay. Yes, Bonnie said that works better where the mic starts out. Is that better? Is it better? It's in front of me now. Eileen said stuff happens, it is not. Must be stressful to deal with this stuff during a live. The only stressful thing I've ever had is when I set a time and I tell people, hey, I'm going to be here at a certain time, and then something goes wrong. That is stressful for me because I feel like, it's important to me. I guess that's the real reason. So Carla said, Key, hope you are feeling better. Binge watching Trish and Tribe makes everything better. Andy said, I didn't realize how much I rely on our Sundays. Oh, Andy, our Sunday get-togethers. Abir asked, how's the new drum carder? I really, really still like it a lot. Lee is buying the brother. So I had a moment where I was like, should I keep the brother because it makes such huge, huge, huge bats? But I'm just gonna let it go. I mean, money-wise, it's just silly to have 3 of them around here. Rita's working on gloves. Hello, Billy. You guys. Carrie said, I'm trying to finish my Michigan Fiberfest sweater because I need a sweater for an August Fiberfest, You will see sweaters. You will not see me in a sweater probably unless it cools off a lot. I'll just be, in a t-shirt. Valerie said, I think so, just a dab of orange. I could use 3 more braids. Do you like it, Valerie? That's a colorway that I've done on white before. And on the gray, it looks completely different. So I feel like I might do it again. Shelly said, hey, all my kids are off to the trampoline park, so I'm trying to find the will to finish prepping for the week. Though I guess I could just spin during the live. You probably should just spin. I don't want to get bossy. Alice said, then Alice gets tweaky because she's addicted to the Trish cast. Key said, thanks, Carla. I'm all recovered and back to work. Have been spinning and dying today. So fun. How nice. Lee said, yeah, can't wait till this weekend. Yeah, next week. And Tuesday. I'm leaving Tuesday. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I feel like a nice little, just break from the world is what I need. Abir said, I have my eye on the compact drum carder. So that's a classic carder also, right, Abir? I am loving it. Lee said, OMG, it's going to be 80 on Friday. That's not bad, though. 80 is not bad. There's a lot of shade. There's fans everywhere. The only bad thing is that it's, when there's tons of people and it gets crowded, then it gets hot. Jerry said, I'm practicing with my drop spindle. That's fun. Carrie said, I probably won't wear it, but I have the option. You never know. Because you might want to wear it in the evening or something. Nikki said, I'm hopefully going to finish my Find Your Fade this weekend. Yes. Chris asked, does that Fiberfest also have livestock? They have livestock. They have, the dogs demonstration where they show, how they heard things. It's pretty neat. Carla said, never silly. You could always have 3 projects on those drums at a time. That's a happy drum roll. Oh my goodness. I do appreciate you guys understanding, but it's the money thing that seems like it's just it's too much money tied up in drum carters for like me and the business and everything else. Rita said you'll have it for when it does get cold, Carrie. That's exactly right. Lori's going to start supplying some alpaca. That's awesome. Valerie said my husband wants me to knit him a sweater and the colors are perfect for him, and I will enjoy knitting with this handspun. Safe trip and have fun at Michigan Fiber. We will have fun. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, okay. Abir said, I thought so, Abir. She said, yes, classic. I mean, do you already have one, Abir? I love it. I'm loving how easy it is. It's so smooth. It's really good. Nikki said, hubby and I are having a few weeks of a break until our little one's next surgery for her CP. Interesting, Nikki. When you say CP, like, I did not, well, I guess it's none of my business. Good luck. Good luck with the surgery. I'll say that. That's really always hard to have a kid going in for anything at all. So good luck. I'm sure it'll be great. Carrie said, which in Michigan could be next week. Exactly. It was yesterday. It was like fall yesterday. Disney Knitter said, I bought the Pulver Silk, the Gardens. I could use 3 more also. There will be more of those. There will probably be more of both. Carrie said, Julie's FYF is gorgeous. What's FYF? Abir said, I'm sitting here knitting the body of a sweater that I plan to wear on the flight home in the end of September. That's going to be here before you know it, Abir. Can you believe how fast the summer went? Alice said, break sounds good. Just want to play around after my last bamboo spin. Also finished my Florida weather spin. Just the tablet weave for a real project now. That's enough lately. Carla's knitting on sleeves from Tour de Fleece. Ooh. Elizabeth said, I'm spinning more of my Jacob today. I knitted most of the week. Brenda said, I love watching the herding dogs. I do too. It's fun. She said, I wish I was going to the festival. Kimberly said, just finished spinning some Cotswold. I haven't spun Cotswold in ages. Carrie said, Rita, I promised myself I'd finish the sweater before I start Dan's inappropriate reindeer hats. Oh, I've showed John that hat before, and we've had a good chuckle about it. Lee said, can you give me a quick lowdown on how camping works? Coming on Thursday and have to be able to pull through. Coming by myself and don't know how to back up the camper. There's several different camping sections. I'm trying to think if there is an area where you can pull through. I think there is, but it's up top. Tell them when you get there. Well, also, let me think. On Thursday, that area might be full. They'll just tell them that you need to be able to pull through because they don't. Oh, find your fade. That's what it is. Okay. They don't reserve spots. You just get there and you get what you get. That's one of the reasons why I like to go on Tuesday. Is then I can like pick early, but just tell them you need to pull through and they'll help you and direct you where to go. They're really awesome. The people that run it are awesome. Nikki said cerebral palsy, in case you were wondering. I thought that's what it was. I have a cousin that grew up with CP, and so that is what I immediately thought. But good luck. That sounds like a tough one. Having your kids going for surgery, no matter what it is always a tough one. So, hello, Dina. Abir said, I'm sad I can't take my 28-inch loom. Oh, I'm sorry too. Sarah said the niblets are 2 to 10. Oh my gosh, that's fun to knit for. Elspeth said, I have no fibery goodness around me, but I'm happy to still be living vicariously through this fab community. So you can't take anything with you, Elspeth, when you travel? I said travel. Carrie said, whoops, I can't wait to look at fleeces. I can't either. I'm not going with anything in my mind that I want to buy, so I may go home with nothing. Eileen said, spinning fin humbug using my distaff bracelet. I love it. I don't know what distaff bracelet means. Is that how you store your roving, Eileen? Alice said to Elsbeth, you'll get your groove back on soon. Take it easy. Abir asked if she's still away from work. Eileen said, I wish I could be there with you all. We'd wish that too. Wouldn't that be fun? I would love that. Okay, apparently Eileen must have posted a picture because Abir said, Eileen, I love your bracelet. I guess I didn't see it. I must have missed it. Sarah said, goal for Saturday at Fiber Festival is to pick up my first spindle. Time to take the plunge. Exciting. Sarah, okay, the other Sarah asked, are you going to make more still trying braids? I don't know, because I'm going to continue to try to get rose gold the way I want it. So maybe it's very possible that that's what I'll do with the next color, so that the blush color might be a little different because I'm still trying to tweak it. I did write down the formula. That was so frustrating. Even though I love how it turned out, I love that blush pink. Oh my goodness. Alice said to Valerie, I love the end result of the bamboo, I think, but I do need a short break. Yeah. Alice said it was quite the learning experience. Hey, Jen. She said to Eileen, Humbug Finn, sounds nice. Did you make your distaff bracelet? I thought that might be a fun project. I'm going to have to go take a look. Carrie said, a fleece is the only thing on my shopping list. I told Dan and he said I needed to buy more than that. You might still see things you like. Elsbeth said I had a big box of winter gear production paid to ship and I had nothing collapsible. I bought a frame loom here, but now my weekends are all prep, no fun except this live. I'm sorry. I hope that changes soon because you need to have some fun too. Valerie said, Trish, so funny. Nothing in mind. Go home with nothing. It has happened. Sounds a little delusional. I always know my credit card will get plenty of exercise when anything textile is involved. Hello, Catherine. Alice said, I see you have him trained well, Carrie. Oh, yeah. Carla said, you're so lucky. Awesome, hubby. He does look out for you, doesn't he, Carrie? And he's funny. Eileen said, yes, you tuck your fiber into the bracelet to keep it away from the thread on a drop spindle. My fiber kept blowing and twisting into my spin, so I needed a solution. I gotta look. I must have missed it. Did that happen? Did you post it today? Because I haven't been online at all. Well, maybe first thing this morning, but since, my son was showing up. Hello, Tracy. Excuse me. Rita said, when you buy something else, you can tell him how you followed his instructions. Elsbeth said, I love seeing the distaff bracelet. Oh, Carrie, I have the exact same thing. Carrie said, Alice, funny thing, he has trained me to be kinder to myself. That's so sweet. I love it. Jerry said, loved your bracelet, Eileen. I have a 5-inch wooden one that hangs from my wrist. I found it on Etsy. Works so well. Hello, Holly. Look at you guys. Nikki said, I'm spinning Fleece Artist Roving. Ooh, and rose gold, actually. I'm not really sure why I can't quite get it to what I picture it to be, but I think it'll happen eventually. Just have to keep trying. It's just like everything else with me. I never learn anything fast. I just have to keep going. It's fine. Valerie said, Alice agreed the bamboo was lovely, but took a lot of time and patience. I did spin my silvery bamboo during Tour de Fleece. Carrie said, yes, he does, and yes, he is. He does take care of her, and he is funny. Hello, Melanie. She said, arriving late. Any talk about meeting up at the Michigan Fiber Festival? Melanie, we're meeting at 11 on Saturday. I will stay from 11 to 12 for whoever shows up. And if I'm sitting there alone, it's totally fine. I'm okay with it. Or standing there alone. I have not picked a place yet, as I want to make sure I pick a place where we will not be in the way of like vendors and all that stuff. So as soon as I figure out where, I will actually send out a post on YouTube, and then I will also post it in the Facebook group. Does that help? Hopefully it helps. Valerie and Brenda said that so sweet, and that is so nice. Eileen said it only took a few hours to make, made yesterday evening, posted on Facebook. Oh, okay, that's why I haven't seen it yet. She said I wrote up how I did it on my Rav page. Okay. Okay, so wait, it says Holly Beth. Are you at, I'm confused. Are you Jerry? Oh no, you're saying hi to Jerry. Never mind. I got this. I'm caught up. Abir said everybody thumbs up. Please hit the like. That is always helpful. Carrie said I've been blending the bamboo and bats. Nice. Tracy said I had a fiber tragedy. I finished a project with Humbug. I dyed with Wilton dye, blocked it, and put it outside for a few hours to dry, and the color totally faded. In the sun, Tracy? I have not really tried to allow my Wilton's dyed stuff to sit in the sun. I'm fascinated. Melanie said, super thank you. I hope to find you there. I will let you guys know, Melanie, where. I just, like I said, I do not want to be in the way of anybody. So I want to make sure, I think I know, but I want to go there and make sure. I'll be there on Tuesday. So that's when I'll let you guys know that what I'm remembering is the right place, if that makes sense. Rita said I only spun 2 ounce of the bamboo and planned to blend in the rest. Oh, she had to respin. What was the trouble, Rita? Was it underspun? You said you had to respin it? I actually really liked it, although it's slippery. But I really liked how it turned out. Alice said, Tracy, I'm sorry it didn't work. Yeah. Sunny D said, just listening, just finished up 17.5 liters of marinara sauce. Are you canning? Nothing on my loom at present. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Rico. Rico said, hello, I'm here. I'm just tired. Are you all right, Rico? Hello, Karen. Lee said, would love to know if you're doing the meetup. Have some surprises planned, so a rough count would help. So anybody, if you're coming, let Lee know. Angie said Wilton Violet will disappear really fast in the sun. I did not know that. Yes, Karen, we're here for an hour today. We're here. That's the new plan going forward. Just so everybody knows, if you haven't heard, we're going to be doing an hour on Sundays and 2 like pop-ups during the week where I just like appear like a groundhog, like I did during Tour de Fleece. 2 more times. Bonnie said I have had Wilton's dyed projects fade in the sun also. I have not tried that. I haven't dyed with Wilton's in quite a few years. Alice said I heard more natural dyes tend to fade in the sun. Could this be a dye test? Margaret said just got in from watering my garden. Hello, Margaret, and my neighbors, and was looking at Facebook. Oops. And found you were on. You guys are going so fast. Holly said, just learning to spin. Perfect place to be with y'all. Yay. Karen said, Rhinebeck. You mean for the meetup? If you mean for the meetup, Karen, let me just say that. We're talking about Michigan Fiber Fest. We have a meetup on Saturday at 11. Jen said, hi, Trish. I slid all the way down the slope. I got a spinning wheel too, and I'm knitting. Yay, good for you. How do you love it? I know you love it already. Sunny said, I need a margarita now. Carrie said, Lee, I'll be there. Rita said, yes, it was underspun. Maybe when I get more spinning under my belt, then might try bamboo again. Bamboo, I feel like, is tricky because it's a fine line between underspun and ropey. And maybe you guys want to agree with me. And I think that's just a function of having like no crimp. Oh. Abir said it's too busy in Mom's house right now, so I'll say, oh, bye, Abir. Enjoy the festival and see you all next Sunday. Love to all. Lee said to Karen, Michigan Fiber Fest. Sarah said, my daughter, 10, and I will be there. Oh, Sarah. Karen said, Trish, if I haven't told you lately, I love you and you make me smile, and I'm so giddy when I get to see you live. Karen, I appreciate you so much. You don't even know. Like, I've talked about you to John. Not everybody has had that, although a lot of you actually have, and he knows who a lot of you are. So, hi, Heather. Brenda said, I have the Dr. Seuss fiber just sitting on bobbins as singles. It is so pretty. I don't want singles though, so I'm just letting sit. So I might chain ply it. That sounds cool, Brenda. Have you posted a picture of your singles? Sharon said, yay for pop-ups during the week. We'll see how it goes. I just think I learned during Tour de Fleece that like spending those little or smaller amounts, like 30 minutes of time during the week, is helpful for a lot of people. And if I change the times up, people in different parts of the world find it easier for some. You know what I mean? Donna said, take lots of pictures. I will be filming and taking pictures, Donna, so don't even worry. Terry said, I love the later time was able to watch church live. You know, you never know. I was literally thinking today maybe 1 hour later would actually be better. But Sarah said, are you going to take a video of the festival? I will. There will be a video. Sharon said, I also just got an Ashford E-Spinner 3. Awesome. Chris said to Brenda, they are so pretty. I feel your dilemma. They are. Uh-oh, Karen's laughing and I'm not sure which thing. There was a lot of funny stuff. Valerie said, my bamboo came out very soft, but I wish it was finer. Do you feel like it was thicker than you want it to be? Is that what you mean when you say finer? Rita said, the sparkle fiber you blend in, is it man-made and does it change how the fiber spins? So it is definitely man-made. And I don't think it changes how it spins. Some of them you can feel them, and some of you literally can't feel them at all. So I mean, if you can feel it in the bat, you'll feel it in the yarn, if that makes sense. Alice said, I totally agree on the bamboo, Trish. Also the consistency issues, because it can't seem to decide when it wants to stick to itself or slide. I had some of that too, Alice. Brenda said, no, I will post a pic though. That would be good. I would like to see a picture. Rita said, thinking of buying some sparkle. So just my opinion, I think that the Firestar, you can feel it less. And I'm sure some of you guys will have opinions. I feel like you feel that less, but there have been a few types of stellina that I cannot feel at all. Carrie said to Rita, do it. Rico said, just getting no shut-eye from thunderstorms. Sounds like someone is shaking a giant baking sheet outside my window. We had that for a couple days, Rico. Well, yeah, all day yesterday. It was thunder all day. And the wind kept throwing stuff at our house. Oh. Is it calmed down now? Melanie said, I love my Ashford E-Spinner. Blended my Dr. Seuss with more colors of merino and almost finished spinning it. Karen said, Tour taught me to not put my electric spinner away. I leave it out, and those 10 or 20 minutes mean a whole sweater in a short time. Isn't it shocking? It's shocking. I've been working again, I'll show you, on the purple. Remember the purple? And I can't believe, if I stick to 20 minutes a day, how fast I can get through it. It's crazy. Valerie said, I like the idea of surprise pop-ups, and it's a treat instead of expectation. That's the plan. I don't know if I can do it from the Fiber Festival because I don't know what my bandwidth is going to be, but I'm going to try. Rico said, wow, it takes so much longer to type when I'm tired. You poor thing. Can you take a nap? Drup said, if I hadn't been awake at 3 a.m., I wouldn't have known you were live at 6 a.m., but yeah, some different time sounds good. Hello, Arlene. Sarah said, peace, where are you? Eileen said, Drup, that sounds bad. Not sure if we should be glad or sad for you. Yeah, no kidding. Rico said, Arizona, near the Superstition Mountains. Luther's like moaning over here, grumpy. My son and his girlfriend brought their dog, and he's got a lot of energy. Gus and Luther they're like, no. Terry said, a trick to not have silk or bamboo stick to everything, get a piece of silk fabric as a lap cloth and it won't stick. Interesting. I might have to try that. Robin said, what are people's thoughts on spinning for socks? I wondered if I could get away with a 2-ply, or is that a complete no-no? Well, Robin, you know I like to do whatever I want. But I have spun and knit many 2-ply socks, and I like them a lot. Rita said, so guess I'll be buying Sparkle, so Firestar. Carla said, considering a new e-spinner, Ashford or Hanson, leaning towards Hanson. Thoughts? I have not tried an Ashford. I've never met an Ashford wheel I don't like, but I also do love my Hanson. So I honestly feel like you can't go wrong. That's the truth. Alice said, thunderstorms are perfect nap weather. Just started here. I might pass out on the live. Holly's watching all the podcasts, have an Ashford spinning wheel, and getting a rigid heddle loom too. Awesome. And oh, I want a Carter. We all want one, right? I mean, I don't want another one, trust me. Jen said, yes, my spinning wheel is like magic. It's an Ashford Traveler. I had to re-glue some bobbins and tighten the drive band, but I feel so grateful I got it. My first wheel that I owned, because I borrowed one to start, is an Ashford Traveler, and I still love it. Valerie said, yes, thicker than wanted. The Cheviot and Jacobs is like thread in the singles, but the bamboo 2-ply is about 16. Okay. Interesting. Wonder if it's just practice, or what do you think caused that? Carrie said, Valerie, I sometimes like to ply at 2 different weight singles. It makes a fun yarn. That is fun. Margaret said, Robin, I nearly always do 2-ply for She does 2-ply for socks, and they're wearing well. Jerup said, Eileen, I don't have much of a sleep cycle, so I just go with whatever is happening. I have a friend like that. It's amazing. I'm so jealous. Valerie said, Rico, after the live, turn on a video of Trish making a bat so peaceful and you can fall asleep dreaming of fiber. You're smart, Valerie. Eileen said, not sure what happened this week. Totally made up for not spinning at all during Tour de Fleece. I spun almost 200 grams. Wow. Of yarn this week. Record for me on my Turkish spindle. Karen said, BFL socks, overspun and knitted a bit tighter. It lasts forever. So that's what I like to do. I like to underspin my singles only a teeny weeny bit and then over ply. And that's what I like best for sock yarns. Alice said, I need more info on the lap cloth concept. How does this affect the spin? I don't elaborate because I'm thinking I might need to try it. Rita said the bamboo I spun was all over the place. I did have it on my shirt, but I didn't notice it anywhere else. Chris said, Robin, I hope not, or have problems in my future. Rita's Traditional is an Ashford. So what is that one called? Just an Ashford Traditional. Arlene said, watching from Marwayne, Alberta, Canada. Welcome. Rico said, the weather is a waffle. We get a rude gust of wind, a flood, then the sun comes out and it's a sauna. Then a little later we start to air fry until more storm clouds come. That doesn't sound great. Rita loves her Traditional. Brenda said, I started spinning July's Paradise Fiber box. I need to spin some more thicker yarn before I get how... I'm so mad at myself, speaking of that, Brenda. She said this fiber is so nice for that. I was trying to spin this month's thicker, and immediately I reverted to very fine spinning, so it's going to take forever. But I'm really liking this month's box. Melanie said, I'm bringing my Ashford e-spinner to the festival, but we're in an RV. I love it. I like being able to take my little spinner when we camp. Rita said, I have a Kiwi from Ashford taking it camping. Have sister friend coming up to stay with mom. That's cool. Fun. Valerie said, I need more practice with the slipperier yarn, but I spun this like you were straight instead of from the fold. Yeah, I mean, from the fold might help, but it, it's just going to change it. So it's good trying it. Rico said, I cannot get sleep while watching fiber art videos. I need to get up and card spinner knits. Oh, Shell said, okay, dishwasher loaded and laundry changed over. Now to spin. I'm doing laundry for camping, so it's going right now. Angie said I started with a single treadle Ashford traditional, but very quickly bought the double treadle kit. Ashford are great for add-ons and extras. I agree. I think they're great. They're great wheels. Terry said it doesn't affect your spin. It affects it sticking to everything. Okay, I see. Melanie said, is a Frankenbat made with all the different fibers we get from Paradise Fiber? My Frankenbats, when I call them a Frankenbat or a kitchen sink bat, it just means that I may have added like pretty much anything. All different types of wool, because you're going to hand wash, so I don't worry about it. There could also be like silk, bamboo, sparkly stuff, Firestar. I mean, it just means I added all kinds of stuff. I did my Swedish chef impression. That's what it really means. Eileen said, isn't it cool, Arlene? All those people from around the world coming together with our love of fiber and Trish. Oh. Hello, Pete. I saw you were having trouble with your spinning, and I'm really sorry. Jerry said, I have an Ashford Traditional and an Ashford Joy, and I love them both. Been using them for 15 years. I mean, I think they make great products. I love my loom. I also love the carder that I had. I just decided to upgrade to a bigger carder and sold it. And I don't know, sometimes I regret selling it, but you know me and my carder hoarding. Sarah said, Rico, the weather in Virginia has been crazy too. It reminds me of Florida weather. We've had rain almost every day this summer. Holy cow. Robin said, Carla, I so love my Ashford e-spinner. See, everyone loves Ashford. Donna said, I just finished spinning the purple from this month's box. I love how it turned out. I haven't touched the purple yet. I started with the green. Holly has a nano. Trying to learn on that. Patience. You know what? It is a lesson in patience. And that's okay. Eileen said, hi to Pete. Have you survived the heat we have in the UK this weekend? Andy said, I sent the dogs and husband camping so I could clean house and watch today in peace. You're so smart, Andy. John's upstairs in his office. He's probably listening. Rico said, oh, I cannot spin thick. My fingers will not. I don't know what that means. In the correct manner. I always slip into spinning a cobweb yarn, though. I didn't mean to. Yes, Alice, exactly. Can't you just picture me just throwing fiber? She said, bork, 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 bork for the whim. Just throwing it and just letting it catch on the drum. That's me. Okay, Pete said, let's not mention spinning. It's not going great. But you know what? It's all going to click for you, Pete, if you just hang in there. I know it's going to happen. Shell said to Holly, I have the electric eel wheel 6 and it took a minute to be friends. Brenda said I meant the Tweety purple and green. Yes. Oh, okay, Brenda. Yes. I'm working on the August box. I'm working on the green. Karen, yes, I think it's sold. Karen said, Trish, did I hear you were selling your brother? Pete said, too hot here in Ironbridge. It's been a nightmare. And you guys mostly don't have air conditioning there, right? Lori said, I love my Ashford e-spinner and Kiwi, and both my rigid heddle looms are Ashford, and so is my Inkle loom. Angie said, too hot in North Lincolnshire, too. I'm not a summer person. You guys, I feel bad. We've had such a nice summer. I even feel worse for that. Eileen said, haha to Karen, better not forget the capital B umbrella. It's funny. Stacy said, I have blooms on my cotton plant. Ooh, and should be able to harvest cotton balls in November. I'll have to move it inside because it will get too cold for it. I'm so excited. Where do you actually live, Stacy? That's right, Alice. You can picture it, right? Valerie said, I have an old Ashford traditional that I was given. It had a large nail holding the wheel together, had it refurbished, and I love it. Robin said, my first ever shout out on a live video stream. I feel very modern and included. Of course. Gary said, you made me laugh. A Trish made of felt. I may not sleep tonight because it's scary. Holly said, thanks for the confidence boost. Thanks, Shell. Carrie said, hi, the other Carrie is here. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. You're right where you're supposed to be. She said, I did set a timer, but must have mistaken the time zone. I'm in Eastern Standard. I'll be in Eastern Daylight after October. Oh, good. Pete said the knitting is coming along. It's a distraction. That's good. From the heat or from the spinning? The S word. Eileen said, hey, Robin, here's another one. There you go. There's another shout out. Brenda said, I'm starting to think I need a drum carder. I mean, I would never tell you you need one, Brenda. I know how it is. I mean, I know how it seems too, because I'm like, let's try this one. Let's try that one. But, I mean, it is kind of my job. You know what I mean? Rita said I started off spinning thick. Then when I tried spinning thin, it went so much smoother. Really? That's interesting. Sarah said I've been learning to spin on a Navajo spindle. The ladies in my fiber guild thought that was quite strange. Now, what is strange? Valerie said that sounded funny that Trish told her brother. Let's see. Carrie said, Carrie Mountain, hi. Am I the original Carrie? I like Coca-Cola. Pete said, no, AC is a full Victorian glass fronted shop. Oh, south-facing windows in full sun. I am sorry, Pete. We have west-facing windows, like on a large side of our house with big windows, and it gets so hot. Stacy said Pennsylvania, but originally from Florida. Karen said the last video, Trish said her minstrel was empty. Took me a minute to realize she was talking about her wheel. It's not empty anymore. Rico said, well, I keep miscounting my cast on. Feel like I need it, but I've gotten pretty fast with the long tail. It doesn't feel like the worst part of knitting anymore. It just takes practice, see? Angie said to Pete, glass fronted and south facing, yikes. I have had the curtains closed all week. Ugh. Holly is off the coast of North Carolina, Hatteras Island. Did I say that wrong? It's Hatteras, right? Anne said, hello, no YouTube notification. I'm sorry, Anne, but I was helping my husband making tortillas, so it's okay to be late. It's definitely, that's a good reason to be late. Cindy said, my first wheel, Ashford Scholar. I don't know what that is. Mark 1. I think Ashford replaced it with the Traveler or Joy. Great no frills wheel. I don't know what the Scholar is. Carrie said to the other Carrie, Dan just pointed out that I just called you New Coke. I am so sorry. Rita said, when you are down this rabbit hole, you do need fiber stuff. I mean, you really don't. Stacy said, I was going to ask how her brother felt about being sold. I actually only have one sister now. I have one sister that's passed, as you guys know. Brenda said, spinning thin is always easier for me. That's why I was making myself spin it thick. It's not very thick, but it's thicker than it usually is. I wish I had not reverted. I guess I need to. Maybe on the purple, I'll be more focused. I'm going to try. Sarah said they thought it was strange that I was learning to spin on the Navajo spindle. I guess that's not traditional. Traditional for whom? Valerie said Julie said, Valerie, I've often wanted to sell my brothers. I have met one of your brothers, Julie. She said wouldn't get much for them. He seems really cool. Rita said, maybe I'll try thick again, Brenda. Karen said, can they push a lawnmower, Julie? Robin said, I'm in Reading. Is it Reading or Reading? No air conditioning, usually in UK, apart from in the shops. It's horrible. I've opened the loft hatch to try and release some heat from the roof. That's smart. Sleeping is a nightmare. I always feel like that's the worst part. I do not mind during the day, really, but at night, the hot is not fun. Oh, good. Holly said I said it right. Thank you, Holly. Robin, you're smart. Robin's got her feet in a bowl of cold water and knitting some fancy lace shorts. Oh, Eileen also has west facing windows. You know how that's like then. She said, single pane. I spent a whole day before the last heat wave putting UV filtering foil on our windows. Does it help? Okay, we've talked about it, Eileen, because we have huge ones on the higher level of our house in our like kitchen. So it's the top, so it's hotter. In the kitchen, hotter. And these huge, huge windows that face west. John and I have actually talked about putting that film on just to help it. Julie said to Karen, sure they can. Will you pay for postage? Karen said I like spinning thin because I hate using my fiber too fast. I thought it might help get me through a little more fiber. Eileen said, Robin, we need a fashion show when you are ready. I definitely would like to see the lace shorts. Rita would like to sell her sister. I didn't know this was going to become an ad for selling our siblings, but I like to go with it. Let's do this. Maybe we could just swap our siblings. Terry said, anyone want my brother? He's free. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you, Robin. She said Reading. I'll post pics on the Facebook page once done. Sharon said, place shawl. Just, oh, that's okay. Alice said, wait, is this daylight? Oh, sorry. That's probably why I messed it up. This is daylight savings now? I messed it up then. I'm sorry. We're Eastern Daylight. And that's probably why a few of you guys had trouble. I am so sorry. I did that once before too. Right. Alice said it's 4:53 Eastern Daylight now. I'm sorry, you guys. Karen said last 3 days have been 68 degrees day and night. We've been getting cool nights here. Jet said, everyone glad to make the end of the live. It's almost 7 a.m. here in Australia. I'm debating whether or not to go to a new knitter crochet meeting. Meeting new people is scary. I am with you, but I feel like just channel us. Channel your friends here and think about how you might make new cool friends there that are like just as good and in person. See, Chris said, Jet Set, go seriously. It's how we all met here. Shannon's cracking up laughing. Aaron said stupid grocery shopping came up and just now getting on. I'll have to watch the replay. Hi, Aaron. How are you? Julie said, Trish, they are way better as grown-ups. The sales would have happened in our tweens. But I've only met one. Don't you have two brothers, Julie? Robin said the Cankles will be missed out of the fashion show. Robin. Pete had a similar reaction to Julie. I'm not selling my brother. I quite like him now that we are older. Rita said y'all would swap back if you got my sister. I'm sorry. Oh, Rico said to Pete, when I take socks off, I have ribbing embedded in me for hours. I should knit. You should. That would be fun. Cheryl said, would like to find my sister. Oh my gosh, Cheryl, really? I'm so sorry, Cheryl. That's awful. That must be terrible. Eileen said, makes a massive difference in temperature, but it does make my room much darker. If you have double pane glass, you need to put it on the outside, though, or you could break your window, really. Tracy said, oh, Cheryl, I'm so sorry. I cannot begin to imagine how hard that is. Brenda said to Karen, you know what they say, the sheep are growing more wool. Okay, I've been meaning to tell you guys this. I'm going to say it really quick before we go. I have never put this together, but Carrie actually put it together for me the other day. I always I think about like abundance. We've all heard about it lately, right? Scarcity and abundance thinking. And she was like, she pointed out to me that all the being afraid to use your wool because you don't want to use it up or mess it up is like a scarcity thing. And I have never really put that together before, but it totally is, right? So, like, going at it wildly is more of a abundance thinking thing. Just going for it. Holly said, I am the same. Going out to meet others is hard. Love my podcasters and new friends I have met online. It's hard. And I swear it's gotten harder over the last few years. Cheryl said, I am spinning Shetland with a drop spindle. That sounds really cool. Oh, Karen said, want to buy 60-ish handsome, smart, funny man that owns a hand knitting sheep farm. Is that all? Aw. Carrie, seriously, I have never put that together in my brain. And you said it to me and I was like, that fits exactly into all the things I think about in other ways, like sharing information, sharing knowledge. If I'm trying to hoard it to myself and acting like it's scarce, I am not, thinking in an abundant way. And when you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, she got it. That was a big moment for me. It was a big moment. Yep, Valerie said, remember, sheep keep growing wool. And they're literally doing it all over the world right now. Holly said, home with my crafts and dogs. Yeah, your happy place. Elsbeth said, whoa. Elsbeth, what are you woeing? Cheryl said, wow. I did my pound for Tour de Fleece of BFL. Do you have a specific plan for it, Cheryl? I remembered that was your goal, but did you have a specific plan for it? Chris said, Jetset, if you're still here, remember when you walk in, they are all there to meet people and gather and share ideas too. Elsbeth said, it's a big thing, the concept of abundance and scarcity. It is. And I think, like I said, I think about it all the time because someone recently said to me, do you tell people where I get my bases for dyeing or what they are? And I was like, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? And she said she knew another dyer who would not share where she buys her bases and what they are. And immediately I said, that's scarcity thinking. Like, I can share with whomever what I know, what I like, what I use. I mean, not that, I have got this concept down 100% because I definitely don't, but, that is a scarcity mindset. I'm going to continue to grow, and it doesn't matter if I share it with people. It's a good thing. That grows it in a global way. So it was cool. Oh, okay, Cheryl's going to be making hats and fingerless mitts with a whole pound of BFL. Yep, Holly said, love sharing. Karen said, I know that many won't share or share dyeing recipes too. I'm an open book. I think it pushes me to keep learning also. That's right. Exactly, Karen. Rita said, I'm knitting regular gloves, Cheryl. Right. Right. Alice said, this isn't a competition. It's a heritage we're trying to keep going. Well, it's so funny too. The funniest part of that conversation was then she said, well, I was wondering what this base was. We were in the yarn store. And she was like, I was wondering what this base was that's on the wall. And I'm like, I don't know. So I couldn't even tell her. I had to go home and look it up. It was funny. Aaron said, yeah, some dyers refuse to share any information about their process. That's what kept me from dyeing for so long. It used to be so hard to find yarn dyeing information. Elspeth said, what you give out comes back to you threefold, so giving information can only be beneficial. Jerry said, abundance thinking brings joy. I agree. Terry said, by sharing what we know and who we use it, I think probably it should be how we use it helps all, exactly, people that are selling. Julie said, Trish, yup, 2 older brothers, 1 baby sister. Yeah, I thought it was 2 and 2. I'm not sure why I remembered that. I don't know if you told me or if maybe I heard that from Diana. But Rico said, my drawback is just not being able to trust the creative process. I always feel like I made a project ruining mistake somewhere and must abort. But how often have you actually ever done that, Rico? You know what I mean? Jet Set said, I agree. I have a bit of a hoarder stash, and I think it comes from wanting to be thrifty after having no money for most of my life. We're okay now, but old habits die. It is hard. It is hard. I appreciate you guys so much. Karen said, someone asked me what was blowing my skirt up about all my crafts, and I realized I love to go to the dirt to create a beautiful cup or poop. I agree. Or poopy fleece to make beautiful fabric. Yes, heritage source. It's like magic. Carrie said, my thoughts about the selling. We all have a different style, a different way to make our art. Even if I share my processes, people will make their own twist. Exactly. She said, the more the merrier. You are not late. You're right where you're supposed to be, but you are coming in on the end. I'm so sorry. Eileen said, I've heard so many beautiful things from this community today. Thank you, everybody, for being your lovely, supportive selves. Love being part of this tribe. I'm so thankful for you guys. I cannot tell you. I feel like I might tear up a little bit. I've had a big day, so. But okay, it's been an hour. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I actually need to start dinner, but there will be at least one pop-up, hopefully 2. Hopefully one of them will be from the Michigan Fiber Fest. Yes, Shannon said this is awesome therapy today. We're doing therapy. We're changing lives, y'all. We're giving out the information. I love you guys. I missed you. Oh, thanks, Eileen. I am super proud, but you guys did most of it. So I will see you guys soon. I love you.